The TMC is hit out at the centre after its summons states DGP and Chief Secretary following the attack on BJP President JP Nadda's convoy on Thursday. Now, TMC is calling it a violation of the Constitution and a colorable exercise of power. Meanwhile, Bengal Home Secretary has written to Union Home Secretary detailing the security arrangements made during JP Nadda's visit. Now, they say 2 cases have been registered in this respect for vandalism. 7 people have been arrested. Another case has been filed against BJP's Rakesh Singh for allegedly provoking the crowd while leading the convoy yesterday.
This is a colorable exercise of power, and behind the entire thing, there is a malice. There is a malice on the part of the central government, and there is a malafide attitude on the part of the central government officers by sending this letter. No one can violate the Constitution. No one is above the Constitution. Therefore, the central government officials at the behest of some, must be at the behest of some persons are doing this. They are also not above the Constitution.
Well, in fact, this attack on JP Nadda's convoy from last evening has sparked a massive political war. Governor Jagdeep Dhankar launched a scathing attack on Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and questioned the state government machinery over the attack. He also claimed that the Indian democracy was shamed and that Mamata Banerjee should apologize for this.
The events that happened yesterday are most unfortunate. They are a slur on our democratic fabric. They shame the largest democracy on earth. मैंने प्रातः से ही राज्य के चीफ सेक्रेटरी और डीजीपी से संपर्क साधा. राज्य के चीफ सेक्रेटरी ने मुझे मैसेज किया. I quote, "Respected sir, alerted and sensitized DGP accordingly regards." मैंने मैसेज किया, I quote, "I am sure they, the violators, they have immunity and protection of political force, political police. As constitutional head, I share my shame with you, both to DGP and CS, as it is on account of your acts of omission and commission."
Tamal joins me for more on this story. Tamal, of course, the war of words will continue. The governor also saying the chief minister should apologize for this incident and comments. But what has been the state's response as far as the violence is concerned, the cases that have been filed?
Well, the state's response can be actually divided in several aspects. Number one, administratively, police have taken action against 7 people. 7 people have been arrested. Having spoken to top police sources, I'm given to understand that out of 7, at least 4 of them were part of that crowd who were holding Trinamool Congress flags, and it's legitimate to even consider them as Trinamool Congress supporters. That apart, the state government has made it very clear that the law and order would remain as a state subject, and thus the Chief Secretary and the state DGP summon by the Union Home Ministry is unconstitutional. We also know, as a matter of fact, the State Chief Secretary has responded to the Union Home Ministry, specifically to the Home Secretary, making it clear that the state has taken action. The state has taken action against 7 people. The state had also given enough security. Roughly about 700 plus security personnel were deployed on the stretch of the road to give security cover to JP Nadda's convoy as he was moving towards Daman Harbour. The state government also highlights the fact that even without BJP or anyone personally making any kind of requisition or request, the state had provided a bulletproof vehicle along with a driver to JP Nadda for his personal safety. All this, they're trying to indicate that the state government was not lackadaisical when it comes to JP Nadda's personal security. and what happened could have been an act of provocation, could have been an act of act of crime. We also know Trinamool Congress maintains that the investigation should also probe as whether it was a planned attack or it was that there was any amount of instigation or incitement. So overall, on the ground, on one hand, we have a face-off that is happening between Trinamool Congress and BJP. We also have a face-off which is happening between the state governor and the state government. And on the other hand, the state police have taken action. We have to wait and see how far this rolls, because we know Amit Shah, Union Home Minister, is expected to come down to the state of West Bengal by end of this month.
All right, Tamal Saha, thanks so much for joining us and bringing us those updates. In fact, while the West Bengal governor hit back at Mamata Banerjee over comments blaming the incident as outsiders making trouble, Dhankar said Mamata Banerjee should give up the insider versus outsider debate and further warned her from using these comments. Now, Union Minister of State Devashri Chowdhury responded over this remark and said that West Bengal was not private paternal estate of Mamata Banerjee. This is now the discourse of politics.
Friends, I am pained, and I wish to request and caution the Honorable Chief Minister. I am using the word caution because I cannot dilute performance of my constitutional duty. I wish to caution for one good ground. Talking of outsiders, what is meant by this? ये बाहर का है, हम कहां जा रहे हैं? संविधान की आत्मा से हम कितना और भटकेंगे? संविधान की आत्मा पर हम और कितना कुठाराघात करेंगे?
आप बोल रहे हो कि कहां से बाहर का लोग जा रहे, बाहर का लोग हो रहे। इस देश का गृह मंत्री बाहर का लोग है, इस देश का प्रधानमंत्री आपके लिए बाहर का लोग है। ये देश, ये बंगला को आप खरीद नहीं लिए हो, आपका कोई पैतृक संपत्ति नहीं बन गया है। पश्चिम बंगला भारत का एक अंग है, अंग राज्य है, इसमें सबका जाने का अधिकार है।